Okay, in this video, we will look into the contrast between the flanges, the edge flange and the miter flange. Miter flange is used to accelerate or ease our creating process. So let's go ahead with this plate and see how the example goes. So first, let's do it with the edge flange. What we need to do is select this edges. Let's say they are on the same plane. Just keep this gap between is 5. Okay, now if you want to cover the top, we need to again go into the edge flange, select those edges again, and SolidWorks has created the other parameters as dependent. We can change this angle as needed depending on how we want to apply different things, and then click OK. So here we needed 2 steps to complete this whole thing, right? Let's do the same thing but with the miter flange option. Okay, the first thing we need to do is create a sketch on the perpendicular plane. So let's select this plane and create a sketch. And let's say to be something like this, and then this. Okay, maybe let's say this is 30 millimeters, and the angle between this and this, let's say it's 150, and the total height is again around 20. In this case, once done, let's exit the sketch. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so let's select the miter flange option and select the sketch. Okay, so this is the part we created in 2 steps and using the edge flange, but now in the miter flange we just created the whole pattern directly. Okay, now if you select those coplanar edges, you will see it has created the same thing. Of course the parameters are different because I created a different sketch, but it's almost at the same power. And that being said, the gap in between can be adjusted using this parameter here, which is the gap distance. Let's say 0.5 millimeters. You'll see the gap has increased. Then again, you can also change the flange position, from where it is created. So let's say here you can see the bends, right? You can go with the material outside. As you can see, it will start coming out after the base flange position, or bend outside here. Okay, depending on what you want, it can be a different thing altogether. Okay, and once that's done, click OK, and you have created the miter flange. It took less time and effort to create this whole design in comparison to what we had on the edge flange. Now remember the first example, the complete example we did on the edge flange. This could have been done easily. I'll be showing you that. I will leave it up to you guys to give it a shot and see how it works. Okay, now there's one thing that needs to be mentioned is for miter flange, it is important when you're creating the sketch, and it has and also when you're creating this edges where you have those flanges, they are co-linear. What I meant by that is, let's go here. See where this has been created, it has to be on the same plane. Otherwise it will not work if they are in multiple planes or the curvatures are different within it. Okay, once done, you're ready to flatten and unflatten it as needed. Okay. Oh, I forgot to delete these two edge flange. That's why the error was. So let's delete this. And now we have an errorless design.